S501 is the street name change from Weston Street to Martin Luther King Drive Way. I'm sorry, Martin Luther King Jr. Way. We have several speakers who have requested to speak on this item. Mr. Young, did you have any questions?
Mr. Way, so I think the people who have proposed this idea would like to present their idea and allow us to hear the progress and how this project progressed to this point.
Well, are those same speakers, are those
Yes.
same presenters Justin Young, Emily Williams, and Robert Robinson?
I believe so.
Are they here?
Yes.
Please come forward. And how much time would you like?
Thank you for having me here. Just quickly, the kids want to comment. They did some homework, so I want them to do their work here in the process, and I appreciate that.
Mr. Robinson, just take your time. We're not in that much of a hurry.
All right, thank you.
Hi, my name is Emily Williams from the Broadway Heights Community Youth Council. I'd like to thank the president and the rest of the council for letting me speak today. I'm here today to talk about Project S501, which consists of changing Weston Street to Martin Luther King Jr. Way. The Broadway Heights Community Council is having Weston Street changed because there is no other street in the whole city of San Diego honoring Dr. King, besides a small portion on the 94 freeway. There are no residents that have an address on Weston Street, so it was the perfect place to have renamed. The Youth Council has received support from the neighborhood for this name change. The renaming is important to our community because we have actually traveled across America seeing all the streets that were dedicated to him. Our community finds it a great opportunity to make history with having the first street to honor him in San Diego. I see this as a great chance for our generation to learn how things work downtown, and all I ask is for your vote on allowing the street to be changed. It means a lot to us and be greatly appreciated.
Hi, my name is Justin Young. I'm the president of the Broadway Heights Youth Council. I would like to take a few minutes to tell you about some of the things that our youth team has worked on over the past summer to help rename Weston to Martin Luther King Way. We have notified the community about renaming Weston Street to Martin Luther King Way by passing out flyers to all 192 houses in our community. We have collected signatures on petitions throughout the Broadway Heights community. We also have met throughout the summer completing a work plan for this project. We have completed the application and turned it in. I'm here to ask for your support on renaming Weston Street to Martin Luther King Jr. Way. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. I want to congratulate you. And just like you applied some of your time to affect the change of the name of the street, I hope in the future you'll also be equally as engaged in affecting issues of social justice in our community. And also the way you change this, you're basically changing a law, and you'll be able to do that in the future by applying yourself. And I hope that you continue to do that, because all of you look like you have a very bright future. And I want to thank you for what you did, and we're going to support you today. And we also have members Samantha Whitlow, Lucille, I'm sorry, I can't read the writing, but it's Riddick. Is it Riddick? Okay, I'm sorry. David L. Jones, Doris McCowan, Socorro Ramirez, Janet Hines, Willie J. Williams, Ron Young, Sidney Blades, Dominic Hearn Jones, Margaret Williams, Barbara Robinson, and Amanda Wilson. Thank you very much for your work and for being here today. Mr. Young, did you have any Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Young.
Yes, I did. First of all, thank you for docketing this, Mr. Weso. I think it's very important. These young people work very hard on this. This is not just them showing up today. It took a number of months to work through the process. They worked with city staff. They identified the street. City staff came out to the neighborhood to assess the street and see if it was appropriate for the renaming of the street. They did a lot of work moving to this level. And before I make any other comments, I wanted to say something to, first of all, the two young speakers. You guys both did a great job presenting the issue. Great leadership. And particularly Justin, because I remember about maybe a few years ago, saw you at USD, and it was a little rough on you that when you were in front of that group. And I told you that, gave you a little bit of some pointers, and I told you that you'll get better. And look at you in front of City Council. You're presenting it in front of, I didn't want to tell you before you spoke, in front of millions of people. But you did a great job, so I'm really proud of that. And I also want to commend the parents, and particularly all of the rest of the youth of Broadway Heights, for their diligent efforts to rename the street in their neighborhood to Dr. Martin Luther King Way. If some of you might remember, back in 1986, the City Council voted to rename Market Street in honor of Dr. King, and a decision that was ultimately overturned by the voters of San Diego. Some of the kids that worked on the renaming of this project weren't even born at this time. And when that occurred, and they didn't really experience the ugliness that surrounded that decision. This street renaming is the ultimate civic lesson. These kids interacted with government. In the process, it got a taste of how our bureaucracy works. And I also want to be thankful to the teachers who teach our children history and government, the parents and grandparents who experienced the horrors of that era that Dr. Martin Luther King lived and served, and the students who preserved and did what it took to make this change happen. Kids, you are living the dream. This name change is not only a tribute to Dr. King's legacy, but should constantly serve as a reminder of the power that you have in this great country to affect change in our community. And I look forward to the official name change on November 6th, 2010, and invite all of my colleagues to join that historic ceremony. Again, you guys, thank you for the work that you do. Parents, wonderful work. I really do believe that Broadway Heights is the best community council in the entire city. And I am so proud of the work all of you have done, and I'm proud to represent you. And with that, I would move the recommendation to rename Weston Street to Dr. Martin Luther King Way.
We have a motion by Councilmember Young, second by President Pro Tem Faulkner. President Pro Tem.
Thank you, President Hueso, and I think my colleague, Councilmember Young, said it all. I'm just so proud of the kids. You guys did a great job today. Congratulations. And Justin Young, I can't believe that Councilmember Young was tough on you a couple years ago, but that's the old school teacher in him. So it comes out every now and again. And just a great presentation. And I will tell you, as you go forward and go through school and whatever you end up wanting to do in life, remember this, that you have the power to make change. So I'm so impressed that you went door to door, you did flyers, you did signatures, you got support, and you're here at the City Council on this great issue. And I'm sure there'll be many more as you learn from this experience. And I also wanted to just say a special hello to Robert Robinson there, my friend who I sat through for many years on the Park and Rec Board together, many hours in this building. Robert, great to see you, and thanks for everything you're doing. Just this guy's one of the strongest community leaders we have in the entire city of San Diego, so not surprised to see you down here. Thank you.
Councilmember Emerald.
Congratulations on your accomplishment. I know it took a lot of work. It took a lot of perseverance, probably staying up nights, and it took a lot of courage to walk up to those doors and knock on them and ask them to change, to make a change in their lives and their environment. And as Mr. Young mentioned, 24 years ago, the city leaders, the city council, the mayor, community leaders tried to change the name of Market Street to honor Dr. King, and were not able to accomplish what you were able to accomplish. And you know, some of the complaints came down to they didn't want to have to change their stationery. They didn't want to have to change the address on their stationery. And you have overcome complaints that at the time I think brought a certain disgrace upon the city. And you're showing that you are a new generation of leaders. So thank you for everything you do. Thank you for this inspiration too, because what you've accomplished reminds us that we need to live up to our values and make decisions based upon what we know is right, and persevere even when it's just a little uncomfortable and painful. So congratulations, and I look forward to supporting this vote.
Very well. We have a motion, a second. Please vote. Clerk, please call the roll. That passes unanimously. Thank you, and enjoy your day.